my understanding of Scout is that I can technically order, I think, a retail, thing for a store through Scout. I don't know exactly the details and that, and then obviously either, they'll hook me up with an artist and then obviously you have approval, but that also opens up a whole new ball game too, where there could technically be 100 different stores that are like, man, this is an awesome book.
Yeah.
And that's really cool too, because now, a bunch of people that you didn't even know, could be potentially picking up this book in a store. And obviously, I mean, you get, final approval on the art and I think all that stuff, but that's something that I think people don't even realize when you sign with Scout. And I only know that because I was looking into it for a particular book. And I think it's a very interesting thing that this also opens up a bigger market for you at the same time, especially in exclusive covers, which is my area. In-store variants are kind of my area and what I invest in a lot of stuff because, well, with the right book and the right print run, they do make a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, all those things got to be factored in. The main cover, the 1 in 20 cover, who's doing them, when are they doing them, how are they doing that? I got to be part of all that process. And it's not like a Kickstarter, it's not, I'm done, move on to the next thing. They can do it months later, like recount. There's still stores periodically doing a recount number 1 because it's still, if you do a variant cover, you can still get the recount, which is crazy. So I could produce a book. It comes out in March. Someone in April or May may want to do a cover. So we've got to do that. Or they may want it for a con and trying to figure out all those things. But I've also seen creators too sell a bunch of covers and then it floods the market. And I know you've seen that too, where they've sold too many because the book was too hot that people just were like, I'm going to get the Alan Quah, I'm going to get the main big artist. But those small store exclusives from that guy who you think is a big deal, that one doesn't sell. And that hurts. And they blame the book when it's not the book. It's too many people bought it. So it's all these other variables that I got to figure out, and all trying to figure out my name, what I got. And then I've got my stuff, do I want to buy a store exclusive? I can buy an Orange Cone one through them. Like, it's all these things that are just.
It's so complicated. And this is something that I'm going to be dealing with, not as a creator, but as just a retailer. And,
right.
Even the idea of what am I looking at? And obviously I'm now entering that space in the next year. And I'm going to start off small, and I'm not going to go ultra crazy and buy 14 different, covers and variants. But I am definitely looking at it. I'm looking at artists and I'm looking at variety of stuff and just even navigating. And I think this is something that a lot of creators don't understand and don't even think about. And this is why I like comics in particular, is that there's so many ways to make money and there's so many ways to operate your business. And,
right.
From just a basic level to a simplified level, all the way up to now you have a publishing deal and you can do your Kickstarters and then you can do this and, even just how all that is set up. And so it's just a super fascinating thing.